Hey guys, how you doing today? It's your girl, Miss Debs. I'm coming to you from my kitchen here in Orange, New Jersey, Deborah's Delicious Dishes Kitchen. I'm cooking a quick, easy meal. I'm making some honey ginger tea. I'm making some barbecue honey ginger tea ribs. That came from my Lidl's haul. If you guys that follow me, you know I had did a haul on Lidl's right before I went in the hospital to have surgery. So I told you whatever products I would be using, excuse the can opener, that's Kitchen Mama doing her job. Um, I told you guys when I did the haul, I said whatever food products I would be using for a recipe, I will call that out and say that this came from my Lidl's haul. So now I have my ribs cooking in some honey ginger tea. I'm going to put a little ham seasoning in it, a little sazon, crushed red pepper, and garlic, and some vinegar. And I'm going to top those with Carolina vinegar, sweet and tangy Heinz barbecue sauce. Let me cut this off. I'm so sorry. So now in the pan back here, I have a little olive oil. For my pepperoncini oil, I'm going to add my carrots to that. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, guys. So in this pot back here, I have a little olive oil, some spring water. I have some brown sugar. So what I do when I buy my brown sugar, I put it in this canister right here. This is just a regular Domino's sugar container. So I notice it keeps your sugar, your brown sugar, nice and soft. See this? And I don't have to worry about it clumping up and getting hard as a rock when it's in a box inside the plastic bags. So that's what I do now. I'll put my brown sugar in here and it holds forever. So that was a little tip if you guys ever want to use it. They sell these canisters for where I live at a little like less than $3. Maybe you'll go to some stores it's $3 and some change. But after I use the white sugar out of it, I just put my brown sugar in here and it stays as good for baking because you know your girl does a lot of baking. So it was the best thing I thought about. I was like, it keeps my white sugar good and it don't lump up. Let me try the brown sugar. And it has been a blessing to me. So in that pot, I have some spring water, a little olive oil. I put three or four teaspoons of brown sugar in there, a little honey, butter, and coarse black pepper, and some vanilla. And that gives it, I like that little pepper bite, even though it's going to be sweet carrots, glazed carrots, but I'm just doing them over the stove. So anyway, here I have my barbecue honey ginger tea ribs that's cooking in tea. Yes. And I put 2 teaspoons of brown sugar with that. I added a little meat tenderizer. I really don't like to use meat tenderizer, but sometimes I will use it because it helps tenderize your meat. And I took this straight out the deep freezer. So I put some pepper medley in there, grind it. Now I'm going to add I use some sazon, a little ham season, maybe like a 1/4 teaspoon of each. Now I'm adding some sherry cooking wine to that. That's around about 1/4 cup. Now I'm going to add some of my hot and sweet jalapenos, guys. And this give it a nice little bite. So I'm not even chopping these up. I'm just throwing them in there like so. Put a little juice on top of that. And we're going to let that cook for around about 30 minutes. Then I'm going to put them in the air fryer with some barbecue sauce. And I have my carrots going back there. I don't even know yet what is my my second side to go with these ribs. But I will keep you informed. I'm just winging it as I go. So carrots are almost done. Ribs are going just nicely in there. Sorry about the steam. Over here in my rice cooker, guys, I was like, what can I use to go with this real quick? So I found a box of Rice-A-Roni up in my cabinet. So instead of using the beef, I took the beef packet out and laid it there over the counter. So I'm just going to use the regular rice and I'm turning it into like a Spanish rice. I'm using a half of a bouillon of this consomme, which is, you guys always hear me talk about this, tomato and chicken flavor. So I put some basil in there and a 1/4 teaspoon of sazon and some margarine. I'm going to stir that up and I'm going to let that go. Do those carrots look good or what? I put 2 tablespoons of Aunt Jemima syrup in there. Over here, our ribs are done. We have the rice over here going to smell so good, guys, with the garlic and the consomme, which is the chicken bouillon and tomato bouillon. And then I put a little sazon in it and some basil. So that's going to be our little red fiesta rice or whatever. Over here, I have my ribs, and I'm going to just baste these. And what I have over here, that's the Heinz tangy, spicy. No, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. It is Heinz barbecue Carolina vinegar, sweet and tangy. So I put a teaspoon of brown sugar in there, and I put my red pepper fruit spread, and that's gone, and that's good for like barbecuing. You guys have seen me use that before. I'm going to baste the ribs over here and put them in the air fryer, and I'll show you when I'm finished. Now I'm going to flip those bad boys over and barbecue the other side. The candy yams are done. The rice is almost finished. I'll show you when I'm putting these in the air fryer. Here go the ribs. I'm going to put them in. All right, we're going to let those go. Let me check on this rice. Guys, here we go. Does this look good or what? I am so tired. This is the Fiesta rice, yellow rice, whatever you want to call it. Came out nice. That's the glazed carrots that I did over top of the stove. And this is the barbecue ribs. I like when I put it in the air fryer. I got them little burnt marks on it. I got the peppers on top. Oh my God, that looks delicious, right, guys? Thank you for joining your girl. This is something I just winged together on this particular night. Came out pretty good, I think. Barbecue ribs, glazed carrots, and the yellow rice. Thank you guys for joining your girl. Thank you for coming to Miss Deb's kitchen, where she always cooking out the box, and she always got something good bangling and moving on this stove. God bless you.